Alrighty then guys, it's episode 3 of Let's Play Minecraft. I'm going to be calling this one Home Improvement. I'm going to be building my house this time. I'm going to be starting building my house. So what I'll do is I'll just show you guys what my basic idea for my house is going to be and where I'm going to put it. And I won't show you the full build, but I'll show you what's going to be done to it. Alright, here, let's go. You know, it's always laggy when you first get into the game. I don't know what's up with that. Look, it's okay, now it's better. Okay. Now, before I think remember talking about my little cave in here, and it's a bit choppy, but here, yeah, I've got my little cave here. And normally, most people, I think most people would say, "Hell, let's build a house right here." You know, I would do that, but I don't know. I just don't want to. I want to be more original and kind of have like a. I'm gonna make like a little walkway to the little mine, and I'm gonna have like a little community around here. It's gonna be really cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build right here. I'm just going to do your basic underground house, so I'm just going to kind of take down... Wait, first I've got to make some stuff, though. Where's my little thing? Oh, no. Let me check my inventory. Up there, it is good. So I thought it was. I don't need these. Why do I have these? Go. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Let's see. I might as well tell a story while we're here, while we're waiting for me to build this house. Let's see. What's an interesting story? Oh, you know what? A story... Oh yeah. I've been meaning to tell this for a long time, but I just never got to it. So we're just gonna shovel here. Okay. I mean, it's a free-for-all. Being accused of boosting because I was just beasting. I believe it was a free-for-all in a state, and it was Barebones Pro. And of course, if you've ever been into a Barebones Pro game, am I getting shot? No. If you've ever been into a Barebones Pro game, you know that... why am I doing that? Okay, I don't need that. Okay, if you've ever been to Barebones Pro, you know that it is full of boosters. Because, you know, pretty much it's the boosters that, you know, they're obnoxious and they're boosting just to boost for the sake of it to level up. Like, I've literally seen guys who are level, like, 21, and they're just trying to level up boosting, which is kind of dumb. I mean, you can't play the game normally and, you know, level up. So, it was a free-for-all on estate. I was using the AK-47 FMJ. I remember it like it was yesterday. That rhymed. That was good. And I was doing pretty good. I mean, I wasn't doing, like, you know, end-all, be-all greatness. I went, like, 20... The final score was, like... My final score was, like, 29 and 8. I was rushing the whole game. And you know how hard it is to find people on estate, because most of the time they're either in the house or just some random place. You know, it's funny because no one ever goes to, like, CDOM and free-for-all estate. It's just completely, you know, it's just completely dead. No one ever goes there. So I was pretty much rushing the whole game, and I think I pretty much killed each person about one time. So, you know, personally, I was like, what, you know, like, when he made the accusation of me that, like, you know, I was boosting, oh, Burger 92 was boosting, and I was like, at first I was like, yeah, shut up. I was thinking to myself, oh, come on, just shut up. And then I was like, well, why? You know, he kept on it, and I was like, well, this guy is pretty serious about, you know, me accusing me of boosting here. So I said, you know, where's your grounds for things? He said, well, look at the person. And I look up on the leaderboard, and I got 29 kills and 8 deaths. And the person on the bottom of the leaderboard just happened to die 8 times and got 4 kills. Just because they suck. You know, there's really no other way to put it. I think they were just bad. So, you know, I'm like, oh, great. Now it does look like I was boosting. So I'm sitting there like, no, I don't even know her, let alone why would I, like, boost with her. And I say her because I find out a little later on that it was a she. And so basically what happens is we get into pre-game lobby for the next game, and I believe it was a TDM. And I was actually playing with Klaus. I know Klaus is one of my subs, so Klaus, you know, he can back me up. I was not boosting. He has proof that I was not boosting because he was there in the game, and you know, that guy knew I wasn't boosting. They were just messing with me, but still, I mean, it bothered me because, you know, I like being legit, and I like, you know, if I get like a 29 kill and like if I get like a 30 and 3 TDM, I don't want to be accused on boosting because, you know, I earned that game, you know what I mean? And not to sound cocky and everything, but I mean, I think if you were put in the same situation, I think you would feel the same way. At first, you'd be like, all right, yeah. And then, you know, when he keeps on it, you're just like, whoa, come on now. You know, just, you know, you had your fun. Leave it alone now. And so I was like, listen, dude, you have no... I mean, like, you know, you obviously saw me running around the whole game. I know I killed you a couple times. So the game went on, and so he finally, he kept going, and finally, this is the key here, right here. He goes, "Oh, get on your mic." And I'm like, "What?" So he's talking to the person that went 4 and 29 or something like that. He's talking to the person, and she gets on the mic, and she goes, "Yeah, what's up?" And he goes, "Hey, were you boosting with the Burger 92?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, yeah." He kept sending me messages saying, "Let's boost, let's boost." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Did I just get falsely accused of boosting? Was I just framed for boosting?" I'm sitting there, I'm mind boggled. I just literally got framed for boosting. Now, I feel like I'm on stand for murder, and some key witness came up and he's saying, "Oh yeah, I saw him commit the murder," when he clearly did not see me commit the murder. What? So at this point I'm like, "Oh, this is just crazy now. You've taken it too far. You've taken your little charade too far here." So at that point I was just I rage quit, and I was just God. And God, it was just so frustrating. But let me know if that's ever happened to any of you guys, because I'd be really interested to see if that's ever happened to you guys. That would just amaze me if it has. I think it's the funniest thing though, because at first, you're just sitting there, and I think if you were put in that situation, I think you would be like, "Yeah, all right, yeah." But then when when he puts on the person, that went 4 and 29, and she starts falsely accusing me of sending her messages, which I obviously didn't, saying, "Yeah, let's boost." Then it takes it to a whole nother level, and then you're like, "Oh God, come on." But there's just no winning with those kind of people, unfortunately. So you just kind of gotta back out of the situation, and you gotta take it stride by stride. So let's talk about the house now. Oh, wait a minute, this is cold. Let's get this out of here. Oh, good. Now I've got some supplies for. Now I've got some supplies. I need to start building some more shovels. Oh, that was it. Oh, no, it goes down. All right. Well, I'm just gonna dig down there, get some of that coal. I think I can think of another interesting story that's happened to me. Maybe I could tell the story about the one time I was falsely accused of, I don't know what you would even call it, trespassing. Let's see. Let me just grab this real quick. Oh, no, I don't. Whoa. Let's see. Let me just, before I start the story, I gotta sort out my inventory here. Let's get that. I just want to make that look nice. Oh, crap, no grass. Oh, well. Alright, okay, so the time I was falsely accused of trespassing, if you can call it, and I just dug myself into a hole. Okay, all I wanted to get was that, so let me just kind of flip around. Me and my friends, we were walking around where we live. We have a lot of railroad tracks. I don't live in a big town or anything like that, so, it's a farm community kind of thing going on. So we had nothing to do, and usually we have a bunch of friends over and we just kind of hang out outside, chill outside. So we decided, we couldn't get anybody, and we decided, hey, let's just take a walk. And it was still around I forget what time it was. It was still 6 o'clock maybe at night, or maybe 7. But it was during the summer, so the sun hadn't gone down yet. And we decided to take a little walk around. And we walk into this neighborhood, and it was a development, and we just sat around and walked it out. We wanted to check it out because it was the new development being built, and we just walked around. We literally actually just did circles around it, and we were actually right about to go. We checked out the whole thing, checked out what it's about, see how many houses are there, and all that fun stuff, because we had absolutely nothing else to do. And keep in mind, we were actually really good kids. We don't get into trouble. We get A's and B's in school, so we're not exactly the troublemakers. So we're walking around, and then we said, "Alright, you know what, it's getting boring. Let's go home, or let's go back to your house, dude." He said, "Yeah, let's go back." So we start to head back, and let alone, this guy, I noticed, I was like, wait a minute, did I just see a flash? And of course my friend's like, "What? Nope, I didn't see a flash. What are you talking about, flash?" I was like, "Oh, I could have swore I saw a flash right there." And they're like, "Well, let's just go." So I continue. I'm thinking, oh, I definitely saw that flash. It wasn't me, my mind playing tricks on me. I saw that flash. So we keep going, and then my other friend, he goes, "Wait a minute, I just saw a flash too." And so I'm like, "Yeah, I told you, dude. I mean, what are you talking about? I'm not crazy. I saw a flash." So finally, we all saw the flash. There was 3 flashes before we all saw it. We all saw it in like the corner of our eye, and it was behind us. So we turn around, and there's this car. It was like a, I don't know, I forget what car it was, but the car doesn't really matter. So we see this car, and he's coming real slow, like 5 miles per hour, you know, right on our tail. And we're like, what the heck is this? You know, we're getting like, what are we getting, stalked here or something? And so, you know, we're just like, alright, just act normal. Let's just keep walking. Maybe he's just, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's for the newspaper, and I don't know. And so, you know, we keep walking. And finally, he comes up alongside of us, takes a picture of us, right next to us. He was to our right. Takes a picture, and he goes, what are you boys doing here? And I'm like, we're just taking a walk. You guys have do you guys know you guys should be here? We're like, we're just taking a walk. Alright, cops are on their way. And we're like, what? You know, we're at this point, we're like mind boggled. Like, what do you mean cops are on? And we're like, we're taking like, if we took a second to register what he had said, we're like, you know, what? So we're like, are you kidding me? And like, you know, did we just get threatened to have the cops called on us because we were walking around? It was the dumbest thing. And then we're like, okay. And like this guy, I think he was like, he looked like he was in maybe his like late 50s, probably maybe even early 60s. And so we're like, did an old man just like threaten us? Did he just like take pictures of us and say the cops are on their way? We're like, no. He should be the one having the cops called on him taking pictures of the book. Because I think this was like 2 years ago, so I was like 16 at the time. I'm like, whoa, this is creepy. And so, you know, we're walking back. We're like, you know what? No, we didn't even do anything bad. We're just gonna walk home. So it's funny because we, the cops didn't come, but we just walked home and we were just completely mind-boggled by this whole thing. It was just the dumbest thing. Like, you know, we're good kids. We don't do anything bad. But yet, you know, we get accused of that. It's just dumb. Again, let me know if that kind of situation's ever happened to anybody of any of my subscribers, just falsely accused. It's just so dumb. Alright, so let's see. I've been going on for 12 minutes now. You guys kind of get the basic gist of what my house is going to look like. You know, not much with the gameplay here, but the commentary was definitely enjoyable. Some fun little stories. I've got a bunch of these stories. Let me know if you guys want to hear some more of these kind of stories, my little tales of the Burger 92. But now, okay, now this you kind of get a basic gist of what my house is going to look like. I'm going to have a nice little cave kind of house going on this little like mountain thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next episode, my house will be almost complete. I'll be doing it. I probably won't film me just doing the rest of the house. That'll be kind of boring. But I wanted to get this in because I had some neat little stories to tell. But yeah, guy. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to comment on it and make sure to thumbs this thing up because I like the likes. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Look out for episode 4 coming soon. It's episode 3. Peace out.